That's one of the beauties of the longshore industry is that you can, well, not so much back then, but now you can work a different job every day, different cargo every day. There it was similar. Like one of my favorite, like I said, it was timbers, because we could hang what we called hanging the hook on the top side. We could get our job done and we'd wait and rest, because that was kind of a thing that we used to call it hanging the hook. You'd like to get your job done so you could wait, and it was their other side's load. Their turn to get a load, but your load's done. So you had to wait till they got their load, then you got yours. Then us young guys, we'd work like dogs. We'd get our load stowed and we'd watch. They'd be still working over on the other side. And we'd be sitting there in the shade resting. So that was called hanging the hook. Well, on timbers, you could hang the hook on the top side, because they would just put a load on your side. Before the gear got back on the dock to get the next load, you'd have yours done.
Oh, okay.
So then it was the other side's turn. So they'd get their load, then they'd have to go back out and get our load, bring it in. We'd get our load. By the time they hooked back out at the dock again, we'd have our 4 timbers stowed. So we'd be sitting there waiting, because you don't go help the other side. You just do your side. So I like timbers.
Well, at first it used to be all handwork till they started packaging lumber into different sizes, and then you'd be using a forklift. So it got a lot easier. Mind you, smaller gangs too.
Yeah.
It's easier on you, obviously. You don't have to carry the lumber anymore.
There was drastic change from the time I came in. Everything was hand stove. Soon after I came, we were using all different kinds of methods to load lumber. Ships changed. The ships changed from being ships with multi-tier decks in them to being a wide open hatch with no decks in. And a lot of the product was just got to the point where you started putting lift trucks down below, and the lift trucks would be stowing the lumber until you got into what was called the quay, and then you would take the lift truck out and just plant. We called it planting. We'd load the quay just by slings and drop the bundles into place. It was kind of like putting the last pieces into a puzzle. We used to, on timbers, we used to move the stuff with PVs and steel rollers. Timbers being anything from bigger than 12 by 12, 12 by 12, 14 by 14. Again, running forklifts down. The lumber came in packages, and we used to move the packages into the wings with forklifts, and we had one piece of equipment we called the assassinator. Take somebody's ankle out, and it didn't take too many out, because we learned real quickly that this was a dangerous piece of equipment, and hence the name the assassinator. It would take you out if you weren't careful.